Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the opportunity. At first, let me introduce myself. My name is Devian Arnaldi, and my partner is Indra Hermawan. And we are from Politeknik Negeri Jakarta, focus in teknik multimedia dan jaringan departemen. And now I will present our research that the title is Implementation of Anydesk Computer Remote Desktop Application in Supporting Work from Home. And this is the overview, which is introduction, literature review, method, result, and conclusion. Now, first I will introduction. Our research is tell about the effect of pandemic. As we know, during the COVID-19 pandemic, which has been set by World Health Organization since March 2000 in Indonesia, and Indonesia is listed as one of the countries in South Asia with the highest number of positive COVID-19 and is still growing exponentially every day until now. Okay, in the context of dealing with the COVID-19 outbreak, WHO has issued several appeals for ways to prevent the transmission of COVID-19, including social distancing, regular washing hands properly, and using masks for people who are outside the home. One of the ways to work, because this is the effect of COVID-19, uh, that we must we must work from home, or we say WFH. Okay, uh, and this research is discussed about the application of the remote desktop application in real working condition so that it can help the WFH process. And for the literature review, a remote desktop application is an application that it used to help work in controlling or supervising other computer remotely or from different place. And Aryan et al. Says that remote desktop is an application that works on TCP/IP network, where this application allows user to control the content of a computer from local network or internet network. There are various types of network application and the technology they use, such as Logman, Citrix to my PC, which are online based, and also there are standalone based, such as TeamViewer, Remote Desktop Protocol RDP, Real VNC, Tight VNC, and include Anydesk. Okay, Anydesk is one of remote desktop application. It just like other remote desktop application, Anydesk can control the computer. Anydesk can be installed on several operating systems such as Windows, Mac, Linux, and also FreeBSD. And some of version Anydesk can also installed in Android, also in iPhone. Okay. The minimum computer specification to be used as a client need to run Anydesk properly are dual-core processor with 2 GB RAM. Meanwhile, for VGA, a minimum graphic card is required which support Direct 3D or Direct Draw with minimum of 32 megabyte video memory. What about the method? The method that we are used in this research, we use quantitative and qualitative method, or we can say it mixed method. And for the quantitative method, the parameter used are frame rate, latency, and bandwidth. And for the qualitative method, we use observing and interviewing the administrative staff that the subject of this research, the people, the employee who work in multimedia and network engineering study program. Okay. For the frame rate, latency, and bandwidth, we use benchmark from anydesk.com, benchmark frame rate HTML, latency, HTML, and bandwidth. And for the latency, we will check by comparing photo from two monitor. Okay. In next slide, I will use show how we compare or take the data from the and this benchmark this. And for the bandwidth, with bandwidth put image compression under heavy pressure, it display complex circular motion picture at 60 frames per second on white background. Okay, now the result. Based on the result of research that has been carried out, the use of Anydesk remote desktop application has helped employees. Okay, so when we use this application, this remote desktop application, uh, it helps employees to work from home. Why? Because the problem that occurs when there is an application that can only be done on the campus network. Meanwhile, in work from home, the employee is not go to the campus to work. Uh, so with with uh, Anydesk application, remote desktop application, the problem is solved. Okay, because uh, the employee did not have to come to campus, but some of application that must be what's it called must be function in campus, it can be done, which is Unicase. Yeah, Unisys. I'm sorry, Unisys. Unisys is one of the main application, uh, the main what yes application that can only be accessed through the local campus network. So this force administrative staff to always be present on campus. Now, using the Anydesk remote desk application, the result is that the work can still run even though the administrative staff run wherever. Administrative employee can work as if they were on campus, even though they are using home computer. By using the Anydesk remote desktop application, they can be connected directly to computer on campus so that the work of entering grade and other related to the local network can continue. The study did not compare remote desktop application because there was another research who doing that, meaning that this research focused on the implementation of the Anydesk remote desktop application in supporting WEFA for administrative employee majoring in informatics and computer engineering. Okay, this is the result what we have been done. Okay, this is a table result in each parameter from frame rate, latency, bandwidth. There are three PC that we take the data. It's the real situation, which means there are three PC in the department that that used by the administrative staff. Okay, and this is when we get the data. Okay, take when it take a delay. Okay, three computer when take delay, and when we take a frame rate, also we can see the bandwidth. Okay. Okay, for the conclusion of this study include that Anydesk remote desktop application was successfully implemented on the computer admin of the multimedia network engineering study program. With the Anydesk remote desktop application, the admin work when carrying out WFA can continue to work like working on campus because the campus computer is successfully remote and controlled from the home computer. The average value for each parameter at the time of testing obtained a value that meet the standard, namely the frame rate is worth between 59.8 to 60. Then for the latency parameter, the value is between 17 until 25 millisecond, while the bandwidth parameter gets value between 1.2 until 1.23 megabyte. Okay, thank you. That is our presentation for our research.